Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my 2021 planner. This is the Always Fully Booked planner, and this is from the shop Little Inklings Design. I'm so happy that I purchased this. In the past I've been using just plain dot grid journals, and this one has all of the spreads that I love, plus all of the reading spreads that I usually make myself. And so far I'm really happy with it. So I won't go through every single spread, but I'll show you some of the important ones and some of the ones that I've customized myself. First here we have a page of stickers. These are really cute. She also has some other stickers in her shop that I might eventually buy at some point. Here I've already started to fill in some of my goals for the year. I want to read 35 books, I want to finish my manuscript that's halfway done, I want to read 2 Kindle Unlimited books a month, and I want to explore new parks and take pictures with my camera next year. There's a few pages for different challenges. These are really fun and I can't wait to take part in these next year. We also have the typical bookshelf. I'm so glad that I don't have to draw this year. This is always such a pain to draw, and this one looks really cute. And as you probably saw in my other videos in my past years, I've drawn the covers of books, and that was really fun, but I think this year I'm going to just try to draw the spines. The reading checklist page, I think I'm just going to put the books down as I read them instead of putting like a list and then checking them off as I go. I will just do this as I read. Book series, I only have 2 series so far that I'm really interested in continuing, but I really like this page and this layout. And then we have the Battle of the Books spread over here. I did this last year. I guess I can show you. And I like this spread better. This is more of like a March Madness spread versus what I did last year. You can see here. So I definitely like this better. This is where I started to mix things up a little bit. So it was I think 4 pages of quotes here. And I don't normally track quotes as much as I'd like to. So I took this page here and just, I changed the title to readathons. I put the readathons that I always typically do with the dates and the months that they usually are. In marker, I went over Smutathon and Gilmoreathon because I'm definitely participating in those again this year. And then I kind of covered some of there were like little quotation marks, so I covered them with stickers, but I like how I was able to kind of customize that page a little bit. Again, there was another spread that I don't really think I would use, the special edition books or signed copies. I don't really collect special editions, so instead I made a Kindle Unlimited page so I could track which books I want to read from Kindle Unlimited, if I've already downloaded them, and then if I've read them. And as you saw before, this is one of my goals, to read at least 2 Kindle Unlimited books a month so that it's like worth the cost. But I'm hoping that I read even more than that every month. Then you can see each month has its own tab, which I really, really like that. It's going to make it so much easier to flip through. And when you go through, there's a calendar page, but then I get here to this bookish page. We have a TBR page and then new releases. And at first I was like, I might not really use this new releases page, but once I started filling it out, I was really excited because I was actually taking the time to look up releases that were coming out in January. And there were so many books that probably wouldn't have been on my radar if I didn't do that. So that was kind of fun. And then I also don't typically do TBRs, but I kind of do like this because it kind of gives me just like somewhere to start each month. A lot of the times I take the first few days of the month just to even figure out what I want to start reading, so I think I'm going to like that page. Then I did opt for the vertical layout, and I wanted to do this because in the past I have split it up by tasks, habits, and appointments. And I really liked having it split like that. I also didn't want to have too much empty space with the horizontal layout. I wasn't really interested in doing any kind of stickers or drawing or anything like that, so this is kind of just keeps it a little bit more organized for me. I also write neater when I have smaller amount of space, so I think it will be easier for me to make it neat. And I do like that it has the amount read at the bottom so I can put my page count. if I want to check that. At the end of every month, there's also a bookish haul page and a reading wrap page. I'm really loving this reading wrap up page because I also can include some things that I'm currently loving: music, food, drink, TV, movie. I did this last year on one page, but I'm kind of excited to have it at the end of every month. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this page yet because I don't typically buy books lately, so I'm not sure what I'm going to put there, but I like that it kind of has the grid set up already because I can totally customize that if I need to. And every month also has one dot page and one lined notes page. I love that there's a whole section for reviews in the back. I was so bad at reviewing books this year, so I'm really excited to get back into that. And there's so many spots for reviews. I also really love the reading wrap-up page in the back. Can't wait to use that at the end of the year. So here's my typical period tracker. I've been doing this for a few years now and I really like it. I also have my symptom logs and my doctor visits on the same page, and that's for every symptom and every doctor visit, not related to having a period. And then also over here I have my medicine tracker. I just put where I inject myself every other week and the date. And then I also have blood work because I have to do blood work regularly. Then over here I did a bill tracker. I found this online on, I think, like Pinterest, so if I can remember who originally created this, I will definitely credit them. And I just liked that you have a spot for each bill. In the past I kind of did it differently. I did it more of like a horizontal layout, but this is great because I can keep it to one page. Then over here I have shows and movies. Now I did this before I realized that Little Inklings Design, she actually created free printables for TV and movies. They're really cute, and so part of me wants to print those out and then paste them in here, but I do kind of also like this header, so we'll see what I do in the future. Then we just have blank pages. I'm so excited because I'm sure there's more things I want to track in the future. Then we get into these notes pages that have lines, so I did a writing tracker for that goal of trying to finish my manuscript. Just simple: date, number of words, total number of words. I like that, that's very simple. And then over here I have just a simple wish list. I have the date, the item, the store, and the cost. And what I really love are these stars. I took this washi tape and I have a little star hole puncher, and I just punched a hole in the tape, and then I had stickers that matched the tape, so that was fun. And then I still have some empty notes pages. So that's an overview. I'm really excited to use this year. I would highly recommend this. This is really great quality. This is a hardcover. I love the spiral binding. I love that it has one of these on the side. It's really pretty looking, and you know, I follow Little Inklings Design on Instagram, and she just seems like a really nice person, and I know that everyone right now is trying to shop smaller local businesses, and I just was really happy that I was able to buy something from her shop. So you should definitely go check this out if you're interested. If you're planning to do a reading journal this year, let me know what you're planning to use. Are you using a Leuchtturm, or are you using a Moleskine, or a different planner that I've never heard of? I would love to hear what your plans are.